one of the coolest fidgety folding knives in the marketplace, the Demko AD20 folding knife. Let's get right to it. All right, today we're going to be looking at the Demko AD20 folding knife made by Demko Knives. They're out of Pennsylvania. The owners are John Demko and Andrew Demko. And let's take a look here. So this is the packaging for the AD20 knife. As you can see, it's very basic, just a cardboard box. And when you open it, inside you've got the bubble wrap, and then we've got the knife. Now, the AD20 there's different configurations. This is an older one from my personal collection. They come in different G10 color configurations. They have some, in this particular case, this is a camouflage one. They come in different colors like natural, green, red, purple, blue, etc. And the style of this is their drop point knife, and the blade steel on this particular one is 20 CV. So if you're unfamiliar with the Demko knives, they have what's called the patented sharklock feature. So in order to deploy the knife, you can either use the bolsters here, or you can release this shark lock, is what they call it, and just flip it open like so. And then to disengage the knife, you're also going to need to release the mechanism by pulling this back and then closing. So to show you the blade steel, what you have to do is you have to look here on the spine is where they print it. So this is 20 CV. Currently, they've been using different steels. I've seen them use Elmax 20. Let's see, I think 204P is another one, and 3V steel is a very common steel that they've been using. And these blade configurations, they come in different styles. This particular one has the slotted, which I like. I just, you know, lightens the weight of the knife just a little bit, but I just like the aggressiveness of it. And here on the pivot, it clearly says Demko Knives. And then we've got the lanyard holder. And what's cool about the Demko knives is that if you are left-handed, you can request a left carry pocket clip. So this is basically, this knife is symmetrical. So by flipping this clip over to the other side, the opening is still the same. It's along the spine. And as you can see here, it's got these nice grooved ridges. So if you're wearing gloves, you can feel that, that release mechanism there. Here on the spring side, again, it's got the same markings. This time it shows where it's made, Wampum, PA. And so for a while, Demko, they took a pause for manufacturing for dealers, and the reason why is because they were moving to a new location. This particular new facility that they have, they've now got AC and electrical and all kinds of good stuff, so they're starting to crank up production once again. So these are incredibly hard to find in the marketplace simply because there are so few limited per dealer, and there are different dealers that have different exclusives as well. So the current iteration that they've got is the AD20 Slim, so it's going to be a narrower blade and handles as well. And one thing that's pretty unique as well is that the rarity of the titanium handle knives. So in the case for the dealers, when they get their batch of knives, I believe only 10% of that batch allocation is the titanium. So if they were to order, let's say 100 knives, only 10 of them can have the titanium handles. So if you do see one, grab one, because they are incredibly rare and hard to get a hold of. There are, again, different color combinations and G10 scales. There are some that are a little bit cheaper. I believe DLT Trading, they had a different handle material that was, I believe it was micarta, which was around the $350 range. This one retails at $425. The titanium is about, if I recall, is about $650. Nowadays, I believe they run about $675. So let's just do a quick product comparison. I've got here a Benchmade Freak knife. This is a production model made by Benchmade. As you can see, about the same overall heights of both blades. I'll keep the specs down below, just above the comment section for the Demko knife. But as you can see, it's very similar as far as overall length and overall blade as well. And let's see, I also have a Chavez kickstop. This is the largest production knife that I'm aware of made by Chavez. So I wanted to get as close as I could to a comparison. So as you can see, the blade lengths, they're pretty much identical. And then the handle just a wee bit longer on the Demko knife. And if you want to take a view up top, you can see the overall length. So on the Chavez, it feels like the blade is going to be longer than the Demko. So let me close the Demko knife here. Let's see, well, that's locked up, but here I'm going to show you at least the handles. So overall, the Demko knife is the handle is longer, but the blade is, let's take a look here. Yeah, the blade's just a tiny bit shorter. I don't know if you guys can see that in the picture on the than the Chavez knife. Anyway, Demko's, they make a really fine knife. Now you can go to the different shows and score one of their custom knives, and they typically run about $2,000, regardless of the size of the knife. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section down below. So at the most popular shows like Blade Show Atlanta, you can get their titanium kind of sculpted, different color handles. They've got the whale. Somebody called they had one of their largest knives there, kind of like the, I think, what was that, the Megalodon knife. And then the shape of the blade, somebody had nicknamed it the whale. So, you know, it's all synonymous with the shark theme there. But Demko just makes an awesome product. Those guys are, John and Andrew, are awesome to talk to and work with. They're really, really great guys, and they just make a phenomenal product. And they do have some fixed blade knives. The Free Reign is one of them. They have different configurations where they've got the USA made version, which I believe that one was a 3V steel. You can look in the playlist, and we did the Free Reign review. And then they have the other version made in Taiwan, which is the lesser steel. I believe it's the AUS 8 steel. And what else? They have some small neck knives. They're very tiny knives as well that they put out. And then of course they've got the Cub knife, which is a much smaller one. Once we get our hands on one of those, we'll do a review. But overall, Demko knife, it's just a winner. What I like about it is just very simple. There's no billboarding on the blade whatsoever. Again, if you want to see what blade steel is on there, you have to look. Let's see. Actually, it's in the closed position. For whatever reason, this is locked up. There we go. A little bit stiff. So the blade, where are you? Yeah, so in the closed position is where you would identify the blade steel. So anyway, very minimalistic billboarding. Feels fantastic in my hands. I really feel like I've got a nice grip. There's no hot spots. I like the clip design. It's very simple. I don't feel like it's, on some of the knives, you can feel where it extends outward into the palm, where it kind of pinches. It just doesn't feel as natural. But this feels absolutely smooth like butter. So anyway, let us know what you guys think. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let us know, guys, what you guys think about the Demko product line. Be very interested to hear what you guys think. If you own one, let us know what model, and let us know the pluses and minuses that you've experienced with the Demko product line. And in any case, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see you on the next one.